Everybody, welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in here. So, we don't really have a chance, so I'm not going to fight this one. Like, they just have way too much armor. I mean, like, 85 armor versus, you know, we do no damage, so I'm just going to auto-resolve it. They're probably going to run back up to their little town after they sack, I would assume. Oh! Okay, even better. They just want to go face up with us, huh?
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Why?
My bloodline calls.
Okay, so there's nothing special there yet. I wish the raised dead. I've said this before. Would be a little bit more clear about what's going on. Okay, so Ungram took this. Oh, Ozog's going for him. I think. Are they at war with him?
Yes.
They are. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll keep him busy. Okay, yeah, because there's a town here now. Like, right here. I forgot they, like, redid some of this. And I haven't played around this area in Warhammer 3 since they've, like, redone these lines. So, this one, I'm assuming there's, like, a couple, probably, like, here, and maybe one, like, here. Okay. Well, means we've got a hostile on our side, potentially, but not quite, like, too bad yet. Alright, so let's get this guy some experience.
Then go.
I was gonna say, we might have to split these armies up a little bit, hand off just some basic units, like maybe one vampire here, and a couple of Graveguard or something, a Wraith, a couple of skeletons, and put in some zombies. And then that would let us get aggressive with Zufbar while also coming over here and messing with these guys. I guess they're thinking they can just keep the pressure on. Okay, we've got another Wraith here. So maybe it's like one tier above the current town's level is what you can get. So I'm tier 2, so it can give me tier 3 things. Maybe that's the reasoning. So if I get to tier 3, maybe it'll give me tier 4 things.
I am a rune lord.
That would kind of make sense. Or it has to do with the level of the Lord. But that doesn't make too much sense if it's the level of the Lord, because this stuff, like, shows up when there's not a Lord there. It doesn't tell me what's available here. Does it change what's available based on your Lord? No, like, this guy's level 3, and it says I could still recruit the Cairn Wraiths. Maybe it's your faction leader's level? That would kind of make sense. It's got to be either faction leader's level, turn in the game, or corruption level. Corruption level fits into it for sure somewhere. But I don't think that just because you have 100 corruption, like, you could get, you know, a dragon or something. Okay, so Vlad, he gets to rank 12. How many of these things do we want? Okay, that's pretty good. Probably want 2 or 3 of these. I think, didn't we say that last time? I can't, it was yesterday that I played, but I think we said we were just waiting on Vlad, and it was going to be annoying. Okay, well, we're killing this guy. We're about to lose all of our magic, too, which sort of sucks, but... Okay. Yeah, they nerfed that pretty Didn't it used to be 15%? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. No, it's just way too strong. I mean, this experience is really not good, but this other stuff is also bad. I guess we'll take the money.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Now, these guys are not going to fight us straight up. Do I drop down to a level where they think they can beat us and just hand off? I think with all these heroes, they're going to run almost no matter what.
What is unthinkable?
That must be their game, is they're like, okay, we're going to sit here and raid them just to do maximum annoyance. And then we're going to retreat when they walk up. Now, okay, the other place does not have a gate.
Yes.
I can't hand off units to this guy right now, or it's going to take all my movement. I could run up here to Oberstyre. I don't know if they can siege Temple off. It's going to take them a minute if they do. Okay, so
Who wishes the red kiss?
we can do attack
I will
him.
not disgrace my ancestors.
Can this guy still dash to where? Here? Can definitely take the moot. Okay, so if I just hand off units here, that's kind of a fail. Do I just, like, attack them, they run, I go in here, they run back up in their little mountain, hand off some units, take the moot, come over here, try to fight them in their town.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
We'll have to give them still, like, a decent amount of stuff. I don't know if we get enough zombies, maybe. What are we working right now? We're working this, which is good. Kind of thinking, like, maybe this is better than I think it is. It is a lot of healing for zombies. The 20% physical resist is very good. That's about the equivalent of the 30 armor that the Vanguard deployment for zombies, and then this is melee defense for zombies and skeletons and all that. Perfect Vigor is so good though. Like, skeletons do have less HP than zombies, and they do cost more. You don't have any upkeep reduction for zombies, I don't think. Oh, there we go, 35% there. Recruitment costs being very low is nice. God, it's a tough choice. So I think we just attack them, get them to run, and then we dash over here as far as we can. And then try to hand off units next turn. Other option is we just say whatever and dash up here, but then these guys are going to run around as well. I might just have to give up these locations to Sterling, or just let Sterling sack these and just kill Zufbar first and then go deal with them. He can maybe hold this castle with some stuff. Some basic stuff. Alright, let's just start by this. They're gonna run. Actually, I might be able to chase them. Come on, you coward. Oh, it's close. Yes. Okay. Pretty sure I have them. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, get them out of here. Huh. The garrison dies, but whatever. None of my other stuff dies, sure. Okay.
Countess of Sylvania.
I think we're just trying to get to Lightning Strike. Don't need Queen Bee yet. There's probably one or two of these that are good. Like that 33% reduction is good. Two extra vampires could be good. Maybe we just hold on to it and just get that and Court of Blood. I don't know, Lightning Strike. It's like Lightning Strike is one of those things where you don't need it till you do. And that Uncanny Presence is incredibly strong. Okay, we'll just do Lightning Strike.
Join me for dinner. Let us talk.
Okay, still waiting on him. Couple more levels.
Descendant of Bathory.
Wait, now she's level 9. How does she already have Hunger and Immortal Will? Oh, I don't have any replenished troops. Okay. Augury.
I thirst. Queen of Darkness.
Okay. And they should have no army left, right? Yeah, completely cleaned out. Okay, so I can give them, like, a little small crew then.
I am ready. We are in agreement.
Oh, let me see. Okay, yeah, let's just dash over as far as we can.
I know the way.
Darkness comes.
I mean, I guess I could just start with this one. The iron is cool, but it doesn't matter as much as give it. Okay, just gonna do that.
I will alone. This suits my cause.
Am I gonna...
This meant to be important.
I guess it's good to be on this here so that it spreads corruption a little bit more.
Yes, my sire.
Okay, and, well, these have actually, okay. I should have moved them out of there, like one or two of them out of there, over here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Wraith,
My bloodline calls.
just so there's a chance. Okay, so we do need to step over here.
Good. This will do. Move.
Just so there's a chance we could get another one, I think. And then... It's only 17 upkeep on these. Don't care about them as much. And these are, like, extremely cheap. I mean, if you have, like, 5 of these, that's only 85 gold versus 5 of these, almost 400. Like, that does start to add up. Alright, I know I want the Wraith for sure. And then I believe we're going to be able to get over here and defend Templehof. Now, they could sack this and then run down here. They like to play this little game where they run circles around this. Repair that. It pays for itself almost instantly. And then... obviously, don't buff that one up. I mean, I think the capital makes the most sense, right? It's 1800 no matter what. The capital's the safest one, and it's got timber. Just, you know, not amazing, but it's something.
Undeath ascendant.
And then... can throw her in here.
So be it.
You dare. It's
And then we can,
right.
I guess, just hire zombies maybe next turn. It doesn't matter if we're capped on zombies. We're not going to buy that many. The Wraith is just kind of a potentially limited time deal, although we've gotten several of them. Okay. Yep, gotta go through him. Okay, Musion's about to get wiped.
Ready.
Who's killing Musion? Everybody? Alright. What rank are we on the map so far? We're 93. Okay. So we're still not like a huge threat. But people might still come for us. Okay. That's good. Is there anything notable? We just got the... Alright. Yeah. Nothing special there. A bunch of crossbows. Okay. Well, they're gonna try to take it. Okay. Recruitment cost is cheaper.
What do you want? Deliver.
Yeah, if you just like normally recruit zombies. Oh, it's about the same. It's 100. That's 100. Huh. Okay.
What is unthinkable? I hunt.
Countess of Sylvania.
Probably give them like a Wraith, 2 Graveguard, and maybe the Skeletons. Yeah, we don't have enough cities, and we're going to be playing this little backdoor game for a little bit to gain a lot out of that. So we'll start with this, and we can decide if we want to commit more to zombies or skeletons. I had said skeletons, but I mean, the Vanguard is really nice too. Perfect Vigor is quite good. I mean, the zombies are just so cheap, man. They're like 17 gold.
More sleep shines.
Okay, so we'll go over here. He's got 1 vampire, which is probably fine. Obviously, we get a lot more with the vampires with her. Need to put replenishment on his vampire. Yeah, I think just like 1 Wraith, 2 Graveguard. Like a couple of skeletons.
Darkness gathers. Flight.
Yeah, they can't run over here and hit me next turn, and if they can, we'll kill them anyways. Okay, so is that gonna be enough?
Nine. This night.
I kind of want, like, a dog. How fast are these? 48. The thing is, the dogs can't really do anything with the Quarrelers. The Quarrelers have so much armor. Maybe I could use a bat and just, like, fly around them, annoy them. I mean, they only have 2 Quarrelers.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
These can probably get back there on them. Let's just grab that, and maybe we'll be able to auto-resolve. Oh, now we get the combat focus. Oops, I guess I should have hired one at a time. That doesn't include Raised Dead, I don't think. The melee focus. I'm not 100% about that. But okay. Let's just... I mean, they're basically free. Let's just do it for the auto-resolve. We're going to have to just occupy, too. I don't think we have enough for a sack. Yeah, it's fine. They always overvalue dwarves, like, hardcore, in my experience. I mean, they do have a lot of stats, like, they have a lot of armor and melee defense, but, I don't know, dwarves can be strong. Oh, to only leave 1,500 on the table, that's more than this dude's whole upkeep. I mean, I'm gonna have to spend 800 repairing the main place. It does repair on its own. But I can't occupy. We could loot and occupy. I don't do that, like, too often, because the public order's, like, a pretty big problem. Let's just occupy. Can I at least get a... Okay.
This better be
Digger.
important.
We do get this going 1 turn faster, so that's like 300 gold. And we don't have to pay 800 to repair it. I don't know. Maybe I should occupy, but 1 more turn of this upkeep as well is 1,600 gold, because it would take me a second turn to do it.
It is night.
I'm not entirely sure that's worth. He already has Nahek. Let's go with that. It's one of the... Vampire counts have just really nice skills overall. Like, not like turbo OP or anything, but just like solid. Okay, and I forgot we had one of these. I could have... No, I wasn't on my property last time. I couldn't have hired one of those, but... I need to get him one of those.
What do you want?
We've got all the vampires, right? So far, yeah. Okay, and then we don't need to hire anything else. I think this is a pretty good little auto-resolve army. Now, they're going to have, by the time I get over here, it's going to be dash, maybe 3 turns, 2 or 3 turns. So they're going to hire a lord, and they're going to get a couple more things. So we'll see how that pans out. Okay, and then Eschen, all these other places, I don't think we need anything else. Growth is not really a thing anymore. We're not going to get to tier 4 most likely, so maybe public order's better. That would give us like 75-ish gold per turn. The control doesn't matter either. So all control really affects now is growth and like recruitment cost.
Descendant of Baturi.
Okay.
What?
Okay, they're getting clapped by Warglaive or Wargrove. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to think if I want to take one more step on a Temple Hoff, but I think it's all good. They're gonna run if they know what's smart for them. The dwarves didn't, though. Wow, they're gonna hold their ground? Ooh, I want to kill that thing. Actually, if they're trading with me, I don't know if they're trading with me or somebody else. I think I get a benefit if they trade with me. For some reason, I just always want to kill these things, because it's like, it's free experience, free gold, because Cathay's not going to come all the way over here. Not for a long time, if they ever do. Interesting. Oh, I don't like that, this is still standing, though. I thought dude was going to take it. Come on, Bone Rattlers. Step up. Okay, Verland does not like what's going on here. Hopefully they'll break their non-aggression so I can kill them. Hopefully they're foolish enough to do that. I can't break it, I don't think, until turn 10 without major diplomatic penalties. At least that's what it used to be. And, dang it. It's kind of cloudy. I mean, it's nice, but I was kind of hoping to get out there and do some yard work. Might get rained on. Okay. I guess, yeah, no one else gonna do any quick deals. Oh, what do we got here? They don't think super highly of us, but they don't hate us. We could get a, Imperial Wardens. Yeah, those are like 1,000,000 miles away.
You need not face our might if you prove cooperative. Harmony is a
Sure. Free trade agreement, I'll take it. That's kind of weird. So what is the... I guess there's no limit on trade. Like, you can just get a trade agreement with anyone, anytime, anywhere. You used to have to, like, have a connection via land or sea, but it looks like pretty much anyone that's able to trade, you can just trade with them anytime. That's probably a good...
It is night.
It's like... You can't get sort of blocked or blockaded as easily. That's probably a good system. Just leave it more up to diplomacy. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, now she does come with Spirit Leech, which is not great against dwarves to begin with, but we'll get punishment on her. This guy thinks he can hold, huh? Well, I guess I can't quite get there. Man, is the... I guess this is kind of marshland. Maybe they just don't let you get tier 4 or tier 5 units. That would give you a reason to get to tier 4 or tier 5. That might be a fair balance, too. Like, you can get some useful units, but not like your, you know, ultra high powered units. Alright, well. I guess that's a downside too to running around this way, is there's roads here, but there are not roads through the swamp. I didn't account for that. I think that's fine.
Ready. Agreed for now.
Is there no road here? That's kind of annoying. It's the fastest way to get over there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, the mountain pass is usually pretty ridiculous.
Move.
Is that his property or mine? That should still be mine until, like, here or something.
Not likely.
Okay, so he's gonna have a few more
I have no time
units.
for this.
Yeah, I think we can do that. If we need to hire more zombies, we can. Let's fill it up with zombies for auto-resolve. I actually don't have any in stock right now. Okay. Alright, same drill. We did everything with the buildings, right? Got a couple more turns here. One more turn here. So we're gonna need 2,200 for that. That's a top priority. The gold... It's like, okay. This is a good deal, though, I think, right? Yes, 250 effectively for that. So we want that, and we want this. So we want to get that unholy lodestone rolling in. Oh, we're gonna get 2 more slots, so we need this too, so we can eventually get to here. For more ghouls, or really Vargeist are even more important, because those are like... Oh, did they have the hunger? I didn't even notice that before. Okay, so they do heal up over time. Okay, that makes them a lot better than I thought. Okay. It would be nice to get a necromancer, like, working, too. Alright, at this point, we'll just go ahead and repair that. We'll pay off a little bit over time. Okay. Wife's just sending me a picture of something the kids are doing. Alright, what was that? Okay, yeah. So they were going for us with a caravan, and we do get some money off that. Nice. Yeah. I think we'll trade with them. What are we trying to do here? Raid a region belonging to these things. And we get relations. And they're gonna be dead by the time we get over there, probably. These guys just don't care, huh?
Stop that.
Yeah, all these dudes are gonna have are miners.
This suits my cause.
Bro, are you serious? I can't... it's so annoying. Why can't I just move this short distance? Okay, let's see how much gold we get off of this, dude. Any interesting hires here? No. It should give you some kind of alert. Maybe this little claw thing doesn't mean anything anymore. Just a relic of the past. They should give you an alert if, like, a tier 3 unit shows up somewhere. You really think they can hold this? I mean, our front line is a little dinged up. grab a bunch of zombies. I mean, we do get to Vanguard them. That is a lot cheaper to like hire 5 zombies as 500 gold versus 1500. That does add up. Yeah, they're a lot worse in combat, theoretically. Whoa, they have 29 speed? I guess they did get the 25% movement speed buff or whatever. Let's... yeah. I mean, I guess let's just go for zombies. Especially with the leadership buffs. Like, the only thing, like, these have more armor, and they do have more melee defense. But these do have, like, 20% more HP. But they're like a fifth the cost or something. As far as upkeep. I mean, you guys probably want to see a manual fight. I could just auto-resolve it. But let's just fight it, just for fun, just to give you guys a good show. So I don't know if we're going to get another big manual fight this episode. We might. Okay, now the sun's kind of coming back out. There's no way to get behind them. There are some maps where you can actually Vanguard behind them. Oops, I need to make these my flankers.
Hungry for blood!
God, our magic is pretty bad. Like, the winds of magic changed, and we're, like, pretty low right now. I forgot she's on a mount too now. Okay. Oh, all the vampires aren't mounted. That's kind of awkward. How is it active? Oh, does it have to be in combat to get the Vigor Mortis? Allies in range. Okay. Who's their lord?
Swiftly!
It is done! You dare!
Quickly! We surpass the gods! Swiftly! At once!
Where is the... Okay, there's the lord. Yeah, they're gonna get that zombie.
The world is mine!
Love eternal!
Gosh, freaking spears.
Don't let the zombies bite!
End them! Vampire!
Alright, let's just get up here. Well, there's not that many here. Alright. It's like one spear.
I will!
Find me if you dare!
Slay them!
Bow before me!
Victory is mine!
Where are these other vampires? Okay, there's one.
I hunger! Queen of darkness!
Yeah, those zombies are gonna be gone.
Swiftly!
Now!
Night has fallen! I am darkness!
Blood von Karstein! Kill!
I'm in your thrall!
With haste! It shall be so!
Blood frenzy!
what the hell? Like,
Swiftly!
alright, we've gotta deal with the rest of these.
We are immortal! At once! For Isabella!
Alright, we've gotta get up here and just kill all these crossbows.
Quickly! Swiftly!
Alright, let's see if we can just terror bomb these dudes over here.
It shall be done!
For Sylvania! Vampire! Ha ha! It is done! Death is coming! Swiftly! Sylvania rules the night!
Okay, got the Lord. Yeah, those zombies definitely die. But it's kind of their thing.
Blood von Kass.
Now, some of them will probably get back from, like, raising dead or whatever.
Corpse cat. Life ends.
Okay, I mean, they're all gonna die, because it's a... I'm really surprised it gave us decisive, because we lost a bunch of zombies. But... I mean, like, the skeletons fared a little bit better, but really, are they, like, 5 times better? In some cases, yeah. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on, like, you know, how strong your army actually needs to be. So we got 1 back from Dead Rise again. It is annoying to have to pay the 5 every time. Or, I'm sorry, to pay the 100 gold every time to replenish these guys. But, like, on auto-resolves, they're not going to fully die. Like, if I'd auto-resolve that, they would not fully die. And they'd get to replenish. But my other units may have had more damage on them, like the Vargulf and the, these probably would have had more damage on them. Okay, we got another Talisman of Endurance. I mean, do we want to recruit? It's only 65 to recruit. I guess we have the discount right now. So we might as well. Okay, then she's got her thing. Now, I wasn't going to get that right away, though. I was just going to finish Lightning Strike, I think. Okay, and then... max replenishment, augury. Okay, he finally got a lot of stuff. It's from the characters getting 30% more XP, I think. Okay, and then... now, that's a lot of XP. That's pretty good. That's like half a point per turn. So get that one, and then... all enemies in range. Yeah, lose that. Extra damage, and then 10% weapon strength. Yeah. Okay. Now, none of these are for this dude, right? Just making sure. Yeah. Okay. So I need to make sure I put replenishment on them. But for her, just that, and then... okay. And then, I guess, just... construction costs. We'll wait a turn to hire those just to save, because we're not in like a super rush to level those things up. Obersteyer. Okay. Special there. So the zombies, yeah, are not performing ultra well.
Not likely.
They are something. So this dude's gonna have like probably 4 more miners, so he's gonna have like 9 miners. He's gonna have 16 units. They're gonna be a lot stronger than my 16 units. I guess we could get a Sylvanian crossbow, and I'm always making fun of them, but like, it's something. What are these? Skeletons. Now, 2 dogs, can those kill? I mean, like, these can hack through them. Maybe 2 dogs and a bat. This is like no damage though. These are kind of fast. These can probably damage. They have pretty big weapon strength too at 40. What we really need are like Cryptors. Need like 2 or 3 Cryptors here. Oh, why didn't I just hire Cryptors? I dashed though last time, didn't I? I guess there was no point in that. So I didn't know that movement. I thought I'd be able to go from here to here in 1 turn. If I knew it was going to take me 3 turns anyways, then I could have just normal moved, hire Cryptors, and then walk over here. But I just didn't know the movement. Do I give them even 4 more miners? Because they're just going to keep spamming miners. Do I give them even 4 more miners for 2 Cryptors? Or do I just buy stuff and go in there? What's special about these? Poison attacks? Oh, they have a lot of armor. Okay. I guess we'll grab those. What are these crossbowmen gonna do? I mean, the Quarrelers will crush them. Guess they could flank around and shoot stuff in the back, but like on sieges and stuff, those might be better, like defensively or even offensively on sieges, but just like open field, it just seems like they're not doing that much. Dogs are kind of expensive. They only have 22 weapon strength. They are fast, obviously, but like I think these are better than dogs. And they have 40 weapon strength at least, and they poison. Higher melee attack, defense. These are really just for like running down and just trying to finish units off that are fleeing, or like really low armor archers. Couple of those for some damage dealers, and then I guess just zombies to finish it off. And we can get the zombies next turn.
Through the shadows. Agreed for now.
Oh, we get an ogre? Ogre's not undead, so that means they aren't affected by like the Nehekara healing. But other than that, like, yeah, we could use that. That helps us. That's going to help us siege. For breaking walls, we don't have siege attackers yet, and they can actually kill some Quarrelers. So why can't we do this? Oh, there we go. Is there... Where are... Is it like nearby provinces? Because they're probably in this province, but they're definitely not up here in Zufbar. So I guess it's nearby provinces. How much for this? It'll pay for itself in 10 turns. I could probably find a better use for that money right now. Okay, so... buying that ogre, but we need that ogre, and I'm not sure if it's going to be available next turn. Probably will be, but I just don't know. This is cool, but it's kind of low priority. that is high priority. That pays good gold. This is fairly high priority. We want a Banshee in our army so we can start assassinating heroes and getting extra blood kisses. Okay. It's what it is in life a lot of times, you know? You can't get everything that you want. You gotta prioritize and pick, you know, what you think's gonna be most important. Necros are cool. Really, I believe most of what they do, we've already got replenished troops through vampires, and I believe the lodestone cart gives most of the benefits of Necros, from what I remember. Because they can eventually get this, but they have to be like level 16 or 17 to get it, I think. Alright. So that's all good. This is all good. We're just going to have to recruit a couple more things over here. I do like that you can just get some ogre mercenaries sometimes. Okay, and then over here, I'm kind of leaning towards zombies. Making it even 50% less, that'll be 50 gold to replace them, even if they all die every combat. Like, that replacement plus upkeep cost is even cheaper than just the upkeep cost on the skeletons, I think. So, and they can heal a lot when we do get a bunch of, when we get the lodestone and some other stuff. The lodestone healing is also a percentage of maximum health. So when it gives you like 0.1% or something, that's 100 per turn, I think, right? Or 1% of 1,000, or 1% of 10,000 is 100 per turn. Okay, so that would be like 10 per second if it's 0.1. But it's still like okay, I think. I don't know. The physical resist is nice, and the raise dead capacity, like having just 8 of them just everywhere. Yeah, let's go with that. Seems legit. And you also have a chance for Dead Rise again to get them for free. Okay, so we got all that. Everything else, all good. Done all the useful buildings there. Got buildings here. Any other quick deals? I love this quick deal feature too. It just makes going through everything a lot easier for standard diplomacy.
I do not bandy words with the weak. Leave me.
Nah, bruv. Okay, and yeah, this is what I thought. A bunch of miners.
This better be important.
I've never seen where you can get like ogre mercenaries that's not just a bull ogre. Now that's still cool when you can get one, but I haven't seen any other ones. And maybe that's like would be too powerful or something. I think it'd be kind of cool if you had better diplomatic relations with ogre factions, or you were like doing something that made ogres respect you a lot more. So, like, maybe based on your military power level or something, you could get some higher level ogres if they're in the area. Or even some other, you know, factions stuff, like the low level humans, you know, like the Sartosan, like, militia and stuff like that. It'd be cool if they really worked out kind of the mercenary system a bit more. It'd add extra diversity to different armies. And they are kind of doing that with, like, the allegiance system. I think they're doing a lot. I think they're going in the right direction. I know they got a kind of a bad rap at the start of Warhammer 3, and most of that was because it just felt unpolished, unfinished. That they didn't have Immortal Empires on release after like a 6-year development cycle. So yeah, that's kind of that's bad. But I think now that they especially got Immortal Empires, I think they're moving in the right direction. I think they're recovering. I think it is still the best Total War game. I don't know. I'll have to check out some of the other ones, but it's so hard for historical titles, I've talked about this before, to keep up, in my opinion, with the fantasy titles, because there's so much greater strategic diversity that you can do in fantasy. I feel like maybe they can find a way to do it better. But, you know, you can have magic, you can have, you know, monsters. The art style is very different for every faction. It's not just like reskinned humans, you know, spear, sword, cavalry, paper, rock, scissors, style of fighting. There's still some of that, but you've got monsters, flying units, magic, very different kind of faction identities and ways that they can, you know, take over a game. And I think that they've leaned into that more to try to make most factions feel very different. I know people were memeing on like Chaos Dwarves, like, oh, it's just a rehashing of all these other things. It's like when you put things together and you tinker with the numbers and you have different combinations of things, that's different, in my opinion, right? That's like saying, well, all movies are basically the same because there's, you know, some hero that you're rooting for that has a love interest, and then all of a sudden there's some kind of drama that happens in the middle of the film, and then at the end it gets resolved, right? It's like, I mean, if you get reductive enough about anything, you can say everything's been said and done, but it's really a lot of kind of the different combinations of things that can work out well. But anyways, okay. Random ramble aside, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much. It's definitely getting interesting. We've got 2 armies that are becoming okay. This one's still like in training, but we should be able to, you know, start taking over more property, pushing forward, getting into some interesting fights with Stirland. We'll see what happens with Ungrim if he behaves. Hopefully he doesn't backdoor us too soon. I don't expect he's going to be our friend forever, but they've got a Wa on his capital right now, so hopefully that'll keep him busy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these elves. I guess for now we just leave them alone and push the rest of this, but we might end up having to fight them at some point. But anyways, that's it. Thanks, have a good day, and we'll see you next time.